platforms. Let's see. Hello. Hey, Nick, how are you? How's it going? Nick, stay on. I have a special announcement I'm about to make. Hey, Joan. All right. Hello, everyone in YouTube land and Facebook land. If you can hear me, drop a one in the chat. And same thing here. Hey, Nick. Nick, you may want to come down for this. And anyone just showing some love. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. If you all can hear me in Instagram land, drop a one in the comment section. All right. Guess what? Your girl has been in the lab. Okay. I have a special announcement that I'm going to make, and I'm very excited about this. So, what's been cooking, you may ask? Ursula, what's going on? So I'm going to tell you what's going on. All right. November 4th, I am going to have my first live in person podcast. If you are in Atlanta, I want you to be in the place. This is what we're doing. I see people are tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. Uh, Hey, more people are coming on. If you can hear me, just drop a one in the chat. If it's the replay, I want you to type replay in the comment section. So, this is what we're doing. It's a master class. I am co-hosting my first live in-person event, and I'm co-hosting it with Cerita Yvonne. She is a therapist. She's also a relationship trauma expert, and we're going to talk about relationships. We all have been in relationships. Some have been great, and some have been very toxic. And you know what? That's okay because we're all learning, right? So that's why we're having this masterclass. It's November 4th here in Atlanta, and all the details are in the link. So I don't want to go through all of that. You can just click the link for more details, and it's very precise details. So this is what's going on. We've all been in a lot of relationships, like I said, but why not elevate our relationships? And that's what this is about. It's called Crowned. Here we go. And it's elevate your relationships. What does that mean? So, if we want to elevate our relationships, I feel that first we need to elevate the relationship from within, right? And a perfect example, if you ask a mother, oh, what do they do for their child? Oh, I will sacrifice everything for my child. That's fine. And pour everything into the family, their husbands, their partners, whoever, their children, their job, church, friendships. But what about the relationship with yourself? And what do you pour into yourself? Perfect example, you can be 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and say a relationship ends. And then you wonder, who am I? What am I doing? What is the meaning to life? Why am I here? You're wondering, like, who am I? I feel that sometimes we pour so much into others, we totally forget about ourselves until we're at I don't want to say the finish line, but something will jar us to think, wait a minute, what's going on? I want to elevate myself so that I can elevate my relationships. This is going to be a really good, this is for women only. And so let me pull up a few key points on this event. And if you all are feeling what I'm saying, I want you to drop a crown emoji in the chat. This is for you, Instagram, as well as you in YouTube and Facebook land. So just to let you know, I am going to be coming on several times before the event so that I can give you little appetizers of what the event is going to be about, and we're going to build upon it. And then I'm going to have my regular podcast as well, and then I'm going to have Cerita Yvonne Deal to Heal podcast. I love that name. And then I'm going to have Cerita Yvonne, who I'm co-hosting this event with, and her and I are going to come on a few times before the event. All appetizers, but the meat the meat and potatoes, that's what's going to happen at the masterclass, the live event. It will not be televised. We're not going to film it because we want to create a safe space. Um, so, what you're going to learn during this live in person podcast, we're going to learn to unpack our baggage and explore the purpose behind our relationships. Um, this one I really like. Discuss why love is a drug and the truth about craving connection and intimacy. So, if you're wondering, well, Ursula, what are you talking about? This is a perfect example. If you all have ever watched Love is Blind, hold on, who is this? Oh, you're new to my channel. Thank you, Blessing Hot Topics. I appreciate that. And I like your name as well. That's really cool. So thank you for subscribing. So if you ever watch Love is Blind, I can't think of the characters' names right now, but there are a few people who have been on the show, and they will say in their interviews that they love and they crave and want connection so bad. These are the words verbatim what they have said. And when you see the people that they have connected to or they have all this chemistry with, and that partners are clearly toxic. So that's what this event Crowned is about, and wondering what are these connections, what are these pulls that we have. And sometimes we think that, oh, we're just in love, but sometimes we crave connection and intimacy so much we're just going to settle for anything and everything, and we ignore the red flags. I get it because I've ignored several red flags. It's so funny. I was talking to a friend today and we were joking, but we were very truthful, saying how in past relationships that we have ignored red flags, and that we would take the fabric and we would make blankets and skirts out of the red flags, but we would ignore it. And we know that they would have been red flags because when the relationship is over, we can make an itemized list of every the things that they've done or how we felt, but that we chose to ignore the red flags because we want to be in have connection and intimacy so much with that partner or any partner. We're just going to do whatever it takes just to have that validation that we have someone, and we pour all of that, but we don't pour that within ourselves. All right. And that's why, which is another topic, what we'll learn, the dance of attraction and why emotional roller coasters are so addictive. Hmm. And this is a big one, about breaking through the masquerade and unmask the lies that we tell ourselves. So, oh, you're just catching up now? Girl, they are a hot. Yes, blessings, hot topics. The red flags are a hot mess. But you know what? It's not okay, but it's okay because if we don't know, we just don't know. And that's why I would love if you're in Atlanta to come to the event. It's a live event. So but they can be a hot mess, but I get it. Let me pull up another note because this was a really good one. All right. So here it is, unmasking the lies that we tell ourselves. And this goes back to how we want to be in relationship. Oh, you're in California? That's okay. Because now that you have subscribed, you can always see the I see you. You can always go back and look at some of the events that we're having, but you can also go back in all the videos and you can see where Cerita, Yvonne, and we have a really great dialogue, and there's always going to be a aha moment. So it's okay if you're in California. This is going to be so big. We're going to make a world tour. We'll start in California. Our second will be in California. How about that? But yeah, the lies that we tell ourselves. Put a one in the chat if you've ignored a red flag. And if you have, if you feel like sharing, you can put in the comment section what it was. And same thing here in YouTube. If there are any red flags you have, sounds like a plan. Thank you. Exactly. So yeah, if you want to share what your red flag, there's no judgment here. It can't be because we all have done it. I mean, I can write an entire journal about the red flags that I've ignored. But have we ever asked ourselves, why have we ignored? And we know deep down because our self will always let us know when something doesn't feel good. And you know what? If you do not know, pay attention to your body. Pay attention to how it feels. I'm gonna give you a story time. I was in a relationship before in the past, and he said something to me, and it pissed me off. No, let me keep it real. It hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings so much. And I, because I craved to be in this relationship, I ignored not what he said, but more importantly, I ignored how I felt. But I do now realize that I have been so disconnected from myself that that's why it was very easy to ignore how I felt because I wanted to be in this relationship. And it was good, but it always could have been better. And I'm not saying perfection, but the Ursula right now who's getting her shift together, I pay attention to how my body feels. And I learn all the time on how to be connected to my true self so that when I have these feelings like, you know what, I really don't like how that felt, that I can state it. And the true test will be on how your partner will react. Because I realized, and I've been this person too. This is why I cannot judge how some people are so much in their ego that they are committed to staying in their ego and lying or not having an emotionally mature or intelligent conversation on how we can come together. No, not looking for perfection, but how can we come together and get past this or learning tools? How can we get past this? That's you're gonna share my channel? Thanks, girl. I appreciate it. I really do. So that's where I'm coming with this everyone. And so these are just story times that I'm sprinkling, but there's nothing like talking to a professional coach, a relationship trauma coach, an expert who can help give us tools because we have to be kind to ourselves because if we don't know, we don't know. But I will guarantee you, when you do hear the conversations that's going on November 4th here in Atlanta, it's like the toothpaste, once it's out that tube, it's out. You cannot put the toothpaste back in the tube. And same thing when the tools that we're going to learn, you can't unhear it, right? You cannot unhear it because now you have to take your own self accountability because you've learned during this master class. So I'm just giving hey Celeste. So I'm just giving out little nuggets right now on what to expect. I want you to subscribe. Wait, here on YouTube and Facebook page and my other Facebook page. I want you to follow. That way you'll know every time I come on to give more appetizers building up to this event. Yes, Celeste, I appreciate it. And in Instagram, I want you all to please follow me. And anyone listening, if you are interested, drop a crown emoji. DM me a crown emoji or put a crown emoji in the chat. I will send you the link. That way I know you are truly invested. Remember, this event is in Atlanta for women. This is a master class. We're going to get our shift together. Wait, hold on. You see this? We're getting our shift together. Yes, that's right. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you, sis. So yeah, let's get our shift together because you know what? I have a friend who has recently passed away, but let me tell you, this sister has truly lived her life. And everyone who's come in contact with her, they say the same thing about her. Beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. And she got her shift together until the, the end, but she got her shift together. She was getting her shift together. Same thing. Let's get our shift together. Matter of fact, I learned this from you, Celeste. You said this on your podcast as well. We're in school and C's are good, but why not strive to get an A? Why not get our shift together like my friend? Always strive to be better. Elevate. That's what we want. Elevate our relationships, but more importantly, elevate ourselves. And if you don't know how to elevate, that's okay. That's what this masterclass is about. All right, I'm about to get up on out of here. I will see you all in a few days. I'm coming back, YouTube land. I am going to see you in a few days as well. I'm coming back, and we're going to talk about more on how we can elevate our relationships. Click the link in the description box. I will see you soon. Same thing in Instagram land. See you in a few days. Make sure if you're interested in the event, Instagram, put a crown emoji or slide up in my DM and I will share the link with you. All right. I'll see you all later. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I get off, no, I'll show y'all later the next one. Okay, bye.